Hello everybody, my name is Edson and welcome to a brand new Dead by Daylight episode. Today is a big day. Yesterday, as I record this, the new chapter dropped and I'm extremely excited. I've already got the Survivor to level 50, we did that. We actually got it to level 49 in my first stream. And then I've played a little bit this morning, done the Survivor dailies that I had, left myself with 2 killer dailies, which we're going to do, but you guys will see like later on in the week, maybe even early next week, as a killer dailies episode. But for the next few Dead by Daylight videos, for this one and the next one, I'm going to do an episode on the Survivor and then an episode on the Killer. Now, I talk way too much in these intros, so I'm going to try and speed this along. I'm not going to talk too much about the Killer unless we get them in the game. But the new Survivor is Jane Romero. She has some lovely suits as her outfits, and I freaking love the style of this Survivor. She's awesome. She's got 3 new perks, obviously. Every Survivor brings 3 new perks into the game. I've got them all to level 3, thankfully. So the first one is called Poised, and this is the level 3 variant. It's a little bit worse, basically, it's not as good in level 2 and level 1, but this is the max of each of the perks. Achieving goals, boost your confidence. After a generator is completed, you leave no scratch marks for 10 seconds. I think it goes 6, 8, 10 for the level 1, level 2, level 3. But this I've actually been really enjoying. I was using this because I didn't really have like Dead Hard, so I decided to use. I didn't get Dead Hard on the Blood Web through to level 50, so I decided to use Sprint Burst, which I did get. And basically, when I would complete a generator, I would sprint away for a few seconds, and you've got like the countdown, the 10-second countdown in the bottom right where the perks are, and you can get like halfway across the map. Team it with like Sprint Burst and the 10, and which is only a few seconds, but then like the extra seconds on top, you can get halfway across the map without leaving leaving scratch marks, which is actually pretty like good. Like I like this perk; it's a good perk. So if you're like one to finish a generator and you're by yourself, that perk can actually come in handy. Then you have Head On, which is one of the ones that people were most excited about, but it seems very situational to me. While standing in a locker for 3 seconds, the perk activates. You have to be in a locker for 3 seconds, then the perk activates. Then performing a rushed action to leave the locker stuns the killer for 3 seconds if they are standing within the range. So if the killer's near you, you can jump out of the locker and stun them. This causes the exhaustion status effect for 40 seconds. And you can't use it so basically you can't use it like constantly, but another 40 seconds you can use it again, and you don't recover from it while running as well, similar to sort of like Dead Hard and stuff like that. So this one, I can see why they've got this in the new map, because there's lots of lockers that are close to each other, so I can see this coming into effect. But normally the amount I wouldn't use this that often. I'm going to use it today. I didn't use it during my stream. This is the only one I didn't use during my stream. And we're going to see if we can try and get a play out of it. And there's Solidarity, which I was kind of happy for, but a little bit gutted after it's actually been released. And that is, while injured, healing a survivor without using a medkit also heals you as a 50% conversion rate. So if I'm injured and another survivor's injured and I'm healing them, when they get to 100%, I will get to 50%. So I'm sort of self-healing at the same time. I don't like this because you're only saving a few seconds. You're only saving 2-3 seconds. If you could heal them and you to 100%, I think it's worthy of the perk slot. I would even say make it so it takes like a second or 2 longer. I would even consider it then. But the fact that this takes up one of the 4 perk slots, and all it does is save you 2 or 3 seconds, because that person could just heal you anyway if you're healing someone else. I don't think it's that good. We're going to use it. I did try and use it. I thought it might be all right. I didn't really enjoy it that much. And then we're just going to use Sprint Burst to try and get the Poised working and show you guys how the Poised can actually be quite useful. So we're going to get into a game, and then we're going to talk more about the perks and try and use them. So let's do it. Oh, bonus. We're actually on the new map. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to hope that they fixed the achievement. We should have got the achievement for the map when we were playing on this last night during the stream, which is to complete the generator here. Ooh, it's the Huntress. To complete the generator here, and escape the trial, which we did 2 or 3 times, but the achievement I think was bugged. We didn't get it. Maybe we'll get it today. Who knows? So this perk, ooh, Hex Ruin, interesting. So this perk, the poised one, we might actually be able to get some decent plays with the locker perk because it is the Huntress. This actually could work out. We'll try and get like a stun on the killer. Who knows? So this perk, when we complete a generator, activates, and you'll see in the bottom right, it's the... Oh no. Oh no. This actually may work. Maybe not. Boop. I was gonna so you can see in the bottom right there, like the ticker going through the perk. So you have 10 seconds where you don't have any scratch marks, which obviously if we weren't like going to heal someone right next to us would actually be really useful, because like you can literally sprint halfway across the map, and I'll hopefully get a chance to do that later on, where you guys will be able to see. That's just mean. That's just mean. Reggie got out of there, which was decent. Hey. What the? She's floating! Actually, wait, I should probably heal you. Because it heals me at the same time. There we go, and this person heals me, it'll be a little bit further along. Which is not too bad. But again, I think that should heal me at 100% speed as well. I should be able to heal myself to 100% as well, for it to be useful for an actual perk. I wonder if she's going to come up to me. Boom! Did that not work? What? Was I not in there for 3 seconds? Oh! I'm gutted! I thought I was going to be able to do it. I blame Geordie. Damn it! I thought that was my chance. My one chance. The perk's so situational that I don't think I'll use it too much. It is such a... It's kind of like the last... When they brought Adam Francis into the game, and they gave that pebble perk, where if you're in the killer's terror radius for like 45 seconds, you get like a pebble. And you can throw it to create like a thing. Like a... As if it's a notification, as if somebody had missed the skill check or something. Like, it's good. It's not that good. It's like very situational. And when you get to sort of like the higher ranks of the games, it's just not that useful. But I like the effort. Like, they've got some creative perks in the game now. So keep an eye when I do this generator. You'll see in the bottom right, the very bottom perk in the diamond of perks, the very bottom perk is the poised perk. Now I won't have sprint burst enabled, but you'll see it tick down. And as soon as I finish this generator and start running, and when this ticks down, I will have no scratch marks. So there it goes. No scratch marks. Still no scratch marks. Still no scratch marks. Still no scratch marks. Still none. Still none. And I start getting scratch marks again. That's how far I got away. Without Sprint Burst, if you team that with Sprint Burst, imagine how far you can get away. Especially like Sprint Burst 3. You could get really far away. So like if a lot of killers, obviously, if a generator is complete and they're not chasing someone, they'll head over to that area. You could just be gone. Like, I can see that perk working. I can see a lot of people using that perk. Like, I'm even tempted to start using it, you know? So I need to get, like, my perks at the minute are Dead Hard, Adrenaline, and then just a mixture, because I don't use Decisive Strike anymore because of the nerf. So it might be like Dead Hard, Adrenaline, this, and then something else. Like, this will be in the rotation, definitely. And you're about to see it with Sprint Burst now. And this is only Sprint Burst 1. So still no scratch marks. I'm going to stop as soon as scratch marks will start appearing again. And stop. So that's how far we got away. Super far. Ridiculous. Ow! I didn't get to do it again. I didn't do the thrust action to get out. No, that's mean. I think I need to like enter the locker. I don't know. I really want to see how that, like, I didn't get like a notification to say that perk was active or something. I'm gonna test it out when I get off the hook. If I get off the hook. I really want to get just like one stun on the killer, just to see the perk work, you know? And just say I've done it. I mean, we're gonna have 2 games, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. That person's on a gen. I think that person's being chased, which is not good. But we do have Sprint Burst, so we can probably get away. Oh no, don't unhook me, don't unhook me, don't unhook me, don't unhook me. You dumb. Split off. I mean, she went after the person. I applaud the killer. She went after the person that unhooked. Oh, damn it. I wish I had adrenaline. This is where I need adrenaline. Heal me, please. Heal me, please. If she heals me, I'm going for that person. Because he did go for me. Maybe not then. Damn it! Oh, great. No, Ed. I'm not even gonna attempt. Damn it, no, Ed. She was a decent killer. She was good. GG's. We escaped, but nobody else did. Damn it. I really want to get that perk going. Oh my god! There was 4 gens, but she switched off. Janes, sorry. There was 4 Janes, but she switched off. Oh, we almost had 4 Janes. Alright, we need to try out in this game. First of all, we have the new map. Second of all, we have a 25% extra blood point bonus for all people, and we have a 100% blood point bonus for all people. So we have a green envelope and a bloody party streamers, and I've used an altruistic 100%, and somebody's DC. Great! Just as I'm saying, we need to do really well. Oh, it's kind of fun. I'm just going to skip this game. I'll play it out, obviously. I'm going to play it out, but I don't fancy showing you guys a 3v2. 3v1, sorry. So yeah, I'll just throw you guys into the next game. Alright, back on the same map again. Sweet. I also just thought of like what they could possibly do to like get rid of people that just DC if they don't like the killer or they get down straight away. They should just add like a... Ooh, I think I just saw her through there. I think it's the yeah, it is. I forgot her name. Hatchet woman, whatever her name is. Huntress. But yeah, I figured out what they could do. They could make it so if you DC X amount of times or something, you lose, and the more it happens, the bigger the bigger it gets. That you don't have a blood point bonus. So like you have, I don't know, if you DC the set amount of times, like 5 times in a day or something. I'm making up numbers, whatever it would be. Say you DC'd like 5 times in a day. You could then make it so they get 25% less blood points for the next 10 games or something. And make it so it doesn't matter when they play, the next 10 games they get 25% less blood point bonus. Or 25% less blood points. And then if they do it more, it's like 50% for like 20 games and stuff like that. Or they get no blood points for like, I don't know. If they constantly do it, they get no blood points at all for, I don't know, 50 games straight or something, you know? Like, just something like that, like, that could probably deter people. There must be something. There must be something. I'm gonna hop myself into a locker real quick and see if I can just see if this perk activates. And the Killer DC'd. Whoop whoop. Gotta love it. See, and it even sucks when the Killer DCs. Enduring, nurses calling, barbecue and chili, whispers. Great. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. This is a thing that sometimes happens at the start of a new chapter. People DC just a lot, especially at the start of a new season as well, which it relatively is. Like, it's a week into the new season. So yeah, it's a thing that happens. But that's the new Survivor. Those are the new perks. Like I say, I really rate the poised perk. That's, I think, if I'm gonna rate them all between like my favorite to lowest, poised has to be number 1. I would say a close second between, like, these two are definitely, I think, is neither one is better than the other, but I would probably say it just narrowing out second place would be Head On, just because it's unique. And I think Solidarity would be up there at number 2 if you could heal yourself at 100% the speed, or if you can heal yourself to 100% at the same time you could heal them, because at the minute the extra 2 or 3 seconds you save is not worth a perk. Basically, you honestly may as well use Botany Knowledge, because it's basically the same. I would imagine probably Botany Knowledge works out better, because that's 33%, I think. Yeah, I think that needs a little bit of a buff. I'm not entirely sure what, but I think it should be a little bit buffed. But yeah, those are the 3 perks. I really like the poised perk. I'm actually close. I've just gone through the blood web once, and we can start getting the perks. So I need to go through Ace's blood web 9 times to get all of the perks, which means he'll be maxed out again with all the perks, and then we can start using it with my build, which is Adrenaline, Dead Hard, and we can start using the poised and something else and start testing it out and see how much I think it's worth it and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the new Survivor, the new Killer. Tomorrow there's going to be a new Killer video. I'm going to go and complete my 2 dailies after this for a video later on, and hopefully rack some blood points up and then spend them on the new Killer, which is currently level 1 for me. But we'll spend them on the new Killer and test out their perks and stuff like that. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Like I say, like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.